Hello, everyone. I'm the real John from Deer and Projector Lights, and today's house is the Amityville House from the Amityville Horror, inspired by the book of the same name, wherein on November 13th, 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. actually shot and killed 6 members of his family in his house on 112 Ocean Avenue in the Amityville neighborhood of Long Island, New York. After he was convicted and sentenced to 25 years to life terms in prison, the Lutz family, headed by George and Kathy Lutz, moved into the house in December of 1975 and claimed to have experienced various paranormal phenomena while in the house. These events led to the writing of the book, The Amityville Horror, by author Jay Anson, and that then inspired the film of the same name, which then went on to inspire the various sequels to that film and various remakes of that film. Fun fact, this house was also paranormally investigated by the stars of the Conjuring franchise themselves, Ed and Lorraine Warren. And also, fun fact, pretty much everybody who has investigated this house genuinely has found that there was no paranormal activity to have occurred and that it was all one big grift. But hey, why let that get in the way of a good story?
Alright, well, for this challenge, I decided I was gonna do what the professionals do. A little bit of research. Just a little bit, though. So, first thing, went to the library. We got ourselves a DVD copy of Amityville Scarecrow. Alright. I know you're probably being like, hey, why didn't you check out the 1979 classic that is like the OG, the Amityville Horror? Well, the Amityville Scarecrow is what popped up first. So we watched the Amityville Scarecrow, and that is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever fucking seen. Dude, that movie was so boring. Okay. So it starts out, we got two people. They, of course, are doing the things. They're on a little romantic date getaway thing. And then Scarecrow kills them. Cool, all right. Cut to a family that is unrelated. Fair enough, that's traditional horror movie stuff. You know, horror movies, they give you a kill, they give you a taste of the blood and the guts and the gore. And then they're like, all right, you got a little bit the wet the whistle, so let's do some other shit first. And then it's family drama, which sometimes that works in horror movies. There's plenty of good horror movies that are centered on family drama, but you would just immediately like, I don't care. Also, why is everybody British? The Amityville, that's like in New York, which before this, I thought it was New Jersey for some reason. That would probably piss a lot of people off because New York and New Jersey, they fight, but who cares? I don't give a fuck. The point is, I thought it was New Jersey. Then it was actually New York. Point is, America. And then everyone's like got a British accent except for like one person. And you're like, why is everyone oddly British? And then it turns out there's like this plot point going on where they were born in America, then they went to Britain for like sometimes, I guess, young, they got an accent. And then supposedly they came back to America. But then, like, you see a part where you're like, hey, that car has the steering wheel on the right side. Wait, there's a few cars here where the steering wheel's on the right side. What's going on here? No, that's not America. That's not, everybody does not drive imports, first of all. That's just not happening. I don't think I've met a single person who drives a British import. I mean, usually people import expensive cars, so they're not driving fucking British shit boxes, they're driving American shit boxes. Or if they have, like, taste or like they know at least a little bit about cars, then they get a Honda or a Toyota, something that like the average person will drive and will last them. But it's just this whole plot about like the two sisters, they're fighting. One sister like had sex with her husband, like the other sister's husband. I don't think there'd be family drama if the sister had sex with her own husband. And it's causing a fight. Their mom died. The land deeds to Amityville. Okay, you're like, okay, we're at least getting somewhere. There's no Amityville house. It's a campground and a cornfield. Yeah, that's right. The Amityville cornfield. That's where that shit went down. And it's so much drama. When I was watching it, we checked the time. We were like, how far in the movie is this? We were like, I think it was like 40, 50 minutes. and like nobody's died yet since the introduction to the movie, and you're like, oh, it's just been drama about these two sisters. And it's not like, it would be one thing if the drama was interesting, but it's not. The drama's not interesting. You're like, oh my god, am I watching a fucking Hallmark film or a low budget horror film? They chose the wrong path. We went off the beaten path. We're in Hallmark territory. This shit sucks. And then, fucking hell, just a bunch of nothing happens. It's a bunch of nothing burgers. Or I guess in this case, since they're all British, a bunch of nothing crumpets. And then finally, the Scarecrow pops back up. And they're like, whoa, that guy was made of straw originally. That's a dead body. And they're like, we gotta get out of here. And they try to get out of there. The one cousin's dad, like, because yeah, the cousins are involved. This is a whole family. Like the sisters, the cheating husband, the cheating sister, the two daughters, they're there. Yeah, whatever. The point is, then they're like, let's get the fuck out of here. Dead body alert. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, that's bad. And the Scarecrow like stabs like the father, and you'd think, oh, thank God, it's a horror movie. Someone's dying. This is where it gets interesting. This is like the lamest kill ever. The pitchfork goes into the guy's like belly, and it's like I guess like he like gets a bloody mouth a little bit, and you're just like, dude. So like here's the thing, the Scarecrow looks kind of cool. I'll give them that. The Scarecrow looks kind of cool, but the kill wasn't. You're like, I waited 40 to 50 minutes for someone to get stabbed with a pitchfork and it's not even cool. And then they're all like rushing. They're like, oh, they're all shitting and pissing. They're trying to get into the camper van to get out. The Scarecrow's trying to get in. They're like trying to hold him back. I guess the mom like holding the door kind of just gives up. Scarecrow comes in. And they're like, oh no, something's gonna happen. And one of them gets a frying pan. Apparently that's his fucking weakness, his frying pan. Smack his ass upside the head and just like down he fucking goes. And they're just like, she keeps smacking him for a second. They're like, all right, we should run away now. Like, first of all, they're trying to find the keys. Just push the fucking Scarecrow out. Clearly he's not a threat. I think one of them finds the keys or something, but for some reason they all left the van. I could be mixing things up. This movie was very boring, and I'm trying to fill in the blanks. I watched it like 2 nights ago. Yeah, they hide in the car. They call the police. It turns out like some kid died forever ago. That was in a newspaper they read like near like the middle, like 30 minutes in. And they're like, why don't I remember that event? Probably because you were like 5, dude. You were 5 when this happened. Who cares? I don't know about killings that happen when I'm 5. I guess maybe I would know about it if I went to this so-called Amityville camp, whatever. But maybe I'm built different. My brain would do its job and fucking push that shit to the side. I don't need to know about it. Fucking bad knowledge. And they go through some bullshit. A bunch of nothing happens. They find like a videotape on a camcorder of some sort from their dead mom. She's like, oh, the kid who died, it was your sister. I tried to ask you about what happened when you went to like the building with the guy named Lester. You fucking blanked out, your eyes glazed over, you were dead inside, and then you went back to playing a Barbie. And then the other daughter, not the other daughter, yeah, like the one sister's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgive you for cheating on, like fucking my husband and porking him and shit. And just like, oh shit, stuff's happening, and like the daughters are getting attacked. Dude, like, I know like I'm probably like doing a piss poor job of explaining this, but this movie fucking sucked. And just like, they get to the point where they get the Scarecrow, they hit him over the head again. I guess his soft spot never developed, so they just keep hitting it, and like he just age regresses and falls on the ground, and like, oh yeah, that's right. The mom reveals they Freddy Kruegered that fucking guy, because I think he was gonna like get it like a police court like date. They're like, he's gonna get away with it, so they fucking burned his ass. So like that's why he looks like a scarecrow. Like I guess he just keeps like some fucking straw in his like pockets, and that's why he just looks burnt or whatever. And so like the one like daughter's like, I'm gonna burn you again, bitch, and like fucking just dousing him in fucking gasoline, or as those Brits would say, fucking kerosene, whatever, man. And so like you're like, oh, this should be cool. And then like she like pulls the fucking matchstick out, fucking hits him with it, burns him off screen. Like, the camera angles are purposeful to not show the scarecrow actually burning. There's some flames in the lower frame to show you that burning is happening. And you're like, you couldn't even fucking afford it in your budget to show me the bitch burning? And no, they couldn't. And then apparently this movie got a sequel a year later with a different director, and you're like, oh my god, they made a second Amityville Scarecrow, and they couldn't even get the same director. The budget was fucking 2 wheat pennies and a corn dog, and you couldn't even get the same director. Usually with a budget this low, it's like the passion project of the director. But no. Apparently this guy just fucking tunnels out slop, and apparently he went to Jesus Christ University Canterbury or something. And it's like, what was this? It was like one of the worst movies I saw. I couldn't get any of my fucking time back. It was so bad. It was ass. The point is like, I watched the wrong movie for research. So like this whole time, I'm just like, I got in another tab, like some images vaguely of what the real Amityville Horror House looked like. At least from what I could tell, this fucking blog spot from 2004 could probably be lying to me. There's no real floor plan. I think this floor plan is based on the movie. Just... so like, I've kind of been like going on vibes, really. Because like, my research wasn't research. The only other thing was like that Eminem song that had Amityville in the title or something from Marshall Mathers LP. And what's his name? Bizarre. He says some real heinous shit on there, man. Like, just what were they cooking back then? Like... There's some good old Eminem songs, but sometimes you're like, dude, you guys are just saying shit to say shit, aren't you? That's weird. You're weird. But yeah, I'm not even gonna finish this. This house is kind of ass. And I don't want my Sims living in it, man. This some fucking Temu ass Amityville Horror House. Like, also, isn't it kind of weird? The Amityville horror situation happened in 2004, man. Like, or not 2004, I was thinking like the reboot or something. Like, it happened in 1974, and then they made it a movie in 1979, and like, no one was probably like, this is kind of distasteful, man. Like, real people died here like 4 years ago. They're like, eh, fucking make a movie. Make a horror movie. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool. Also, like, I was reading about this on Wikipedia because I needed a little bit more research, because apparently Amityville Scarecrow was not fucking accurate to history or just like fun. Yeah, so like the people who bought the house, I guess these guys, like the Lutz family, they bought it for like a bargain. I think it was $80,000, so that was like a bargain then or whatever. And like, they're like, hey, you chip in $400 more, you can keep the fucking furniture. Like, we haven't moved it apparently, I guess. I guess it's just in the house. $400 more and it's fucking yours. So like, they bought the furniture too and just kept that. Which, that's kind of weird. It's one thing to be like, yeah, I get it. I'm buying a house. People were killed in it. Like 6 people died in this house from like a violent murder. Then it's another to be like, damn, $400 and I can buy all the fucking furniture in the house? Shit. That's a deal. People probably died on this and like, oh, you know what? Fuck it, I want it. Sure, why the hell not? Sure, just fucking do it. And like, so apparently the story with them is they're like, they ran out because they're like, the place is haunted after that guy killed 6 people. There's supernatural phenomenon going on. And then apparently a friend of theirs is like, yeah, no, the central heating died and like they couldn't afford it, so they just ran away. Which, you know what? If my fucking central heating or my AC died and it was like a really bad winter or summer, I'd probably fucking be like, this shit is supernatural, man. I can't afford it. These fees are scary. That's the real horror, is the fucking economy, man. My fucking bank statements are fucking more scary than Amityville Scarecrow, which they didn't say that that movie didn't come out until like 40, 50 years later. By the way, I'm sorry to keep talking about Amityville Scarecrow. That movie came out in 2021 or 2022 or some shit. That movie's new. It's not even old. So like, I get it. Like, good on them. They made a film from beginning to end. But I'm sorry. Sometimes your movie sucks. And like, I'm not saying I do better. If I made a movie, like a feature-length film, it probably wouldn't be that great. I probably wouldn't get a good one till like maybe like 5 films deep. And maybe it depends on like if some people are like, I mean, it's a team effort, you know? And like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I like a bad movie. A bad movie can teach you a lot. Also, it can be the funnest time of your life watching a bad movie with somebody else. But sometimes there's the limit. You're like, this bad movie sucks. Also, that movie's too long. Like, if you don't have that much space for like cool kills and shit, cut the film fucking down. There's like a 30 to 40 minute gap where I'm just like, dude, nothing's really happening. Shut this shit down. I was so ready to turn that movie off, but I needed that research. Plus, like, I was in too deep. Like, you know, like, you're just like, sunk cost fallacy. I'm in too deep. I gotta watch the movie. And you watch the movie and you're like, fuck, that was not worth it. That's one of them. That movie was not worth it. That movie sucked. And I wish I had some like real research. Maybe, fucking, who knows? Maybe I would like do some research, put some fucking blurbs in the fucking corners, be like, fun fact, did you know, like, these people had hopes and dreams before everything went wrong? Because, you know, like, I mean, that's kind of dark, I guess, but like, it's true. And we forget this. Sometimes we all get invested in like true crime and like stuff, and you're like, sometimes you gotta take them in and be like, this is really interesting to read about, but also it's morbid. These were real people with hopes and aspirations and dreams and loved ones and like people that cared about them. And just like, and it all led to this? Amityville Scarecrow 2022? Oh my God. I would fucking haunt the film set of those British people so fucking bad. I mean, I guess I couldn't haunt them any more than they haunt themselves. Fucking baked beans and tuna on fucking baked potatoes, man. Being forced to say what and taking it seriously, man. I just don't know. God, we live in a society. Thank God I don't live in a British one. But then again, who am I to speak? I live in an American one. That's just as bad. If not fucking worse at times. Holy shit. We all live in a bad society. Like, we're all egging each other. Dude, the point is, God, our government sucks. That wasn't really the point of the video, but like, our society, just, dude, you know what? I think I'm being haunted. I think I need to stop right here. You know what? Thank you all for watching. Fucking, what's the worst horror movie you saw? Did you pick up a movie with Amityville in the fucking title? There's like 45 of those movies. Tell me if there's a good one, like an actually funny bad one, and like maybe I can watch it on my own free time, and I won't even let you know I watched it, but you can get the satisfaction of believing I watched it. But like, please don't put one that's like just as bad, if not worse. I want entertainingly bad. Put good bad horror movies in the fucking comment section. Don't mind the obvious engagement bait. Just actually put like good bad horror movies in the comment section, and like sell me on it. Sell your fellow person or fucking Neko or fucking Weeb or Goober on like watching it. Do it. Do it now. Please. Thank you. Logging out.